Hello everybody, Nerdy Painter here. And today I thought you guys could help me kit up my next Drills and Chills canvas. I am doing Ghost Cafe by Stephanie Marie. It's a 23.6 by 29.5 centimeter, or I'm sorry, inch, or 60 by 75 centimeters. It is a square. I'm not going to unbox this because I've already done that on my channel. If you just go down a couple of videos, I have a video where I unbox this and a couple others and ask you guys to help me pick my second canvas for Drills and Chills, and this was the winner. So today I thought we could hang out together and kit this one up. So I'm going to take this out of the box. How is everybody doing? Are you guys doing well? I'm doing pretty good. I finished my first Drills and Chills canvas. You guys will see the post review for that. I think this is going to go up Saturday, so you guys will see that on Monday. So I'm just going to get my stickers out. I got a bronze card in this one. This is our cute color story. Really pretty colors. I'll just show you the canvas just in case you haven't seen it and you don't want to go watch that other video. I get it. So I'll just kind of briefly show you it. Ugh. It's super cute. Super cute. So I'm really excited. Oh, look at those little ghosts. I don't think I can zoom you. Yeah, that's as far as I can zoom you. So this is super cute. So this is the one we're going to kit up today. I thought we could chat a little bit. If you guys watched my whip and chat from a couple days ago, you know that we had a pretty chaotic week. I am happy to report things are calming down. Still things went a little awry still, unfortunately, but they are on the mend. So I have my scissors. I have my dryer sheets. I have my other dryer sheet. And then I think today I'm going to try and kit them up into these are my favorite. I love these so much. I love the size of these. I like these better than the bigger Elizabeth Wards. So I think I'm going to try and get it all to fit in here if we can. This is 66 colors. So I think we should be okay. My Hocus Pocus Gnomes in Focus was in one of these and it was 61 colors. So I'm hoping we'll be able to fit it all in there. Like I said, I have my dryer sheets. I know this is a little chaotic. I'm just trying to set stuff up for you. Got my sticker. I think I got everything. So I thought also today, while we're kitting up, I have some tag questions from Michaela Renee's diamond painting tag. And so I thought I could answer some of those as well as we are kitting up if I'm able to do that much at once, because there's a good chance I'm not able to do that. But I'm just going to put these over here. And I don't have any big ones, but I do have them like right next to me if I need them, so I can switch around. I find that we always just need these tiny ones. So I do have those. Let's see. We'll just bring it in just a little bit. So how are you guys doing? I'm doing a lot better than last week. Thank goodness. Sorry, I keep bringing up other videos, but in my last whip and chat from this past week, I told you guys kind of about my car sagas. Just to break it down for you in case you didn't watch that video. If this is the first video you're seeing of me, welcome. There's chaos here. We had a heck of a week. You know what would make me feel better? If you subscribe. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding actually, but I am. This is dirty. This is my life. We basically have 4 cars. My car was already in the shop getting a new engine in it, my SUV. It's like a Ford Explorer. And so we knew that, like that was happening. We had 3 other cars. Okay, sorry about that. We have my daughter's car, and then my husband has his work van, and then he has a rock crawler. And within 24 hours, all of those cars broke. Every single one. My daughter's car had something going on with it, so she called my husband to come help her. His transmission went out on the way to help her, and then the following day in the morning he took his rock crawler, which normally just lives in our garage and he uses a couple times a year. He took that out because that was our last vehicle, and the axle went out in that. So it was just a crazy 24 hours where all of our cars broke. It was like chaotic. And then it kind of worsened, I guess, before it got better, because my husband bought a new work van because the transmission went out in his and it was going to be way too much for him to fix. And so the work van that he purchased broke on the way home from him purchasing it. I'm not even kidding you guys. Not even kidding. And so he's worked on that and gotten it semi-fixed. Luckily, who we bought it from is a friend of ours, so he is going to fix it. So he's semi-able to drive it, and it's going to be fixed this week, hopefully. But oh my gosh, you guys, it's like, what is happening? So that was crazy, because we thought we got one, another vehicle, and then it broke. And I'm just not even sure how that's, I feel like you guys don't even believe me, because how could that possibly be true? But it is. But he was able to fix my daughter's car. It gave him heck of a trouble, but he was able to fix it. He couldn't get this bolt off that was like in the engine, and he ended up having to get this special tool, and a breaker bar would not work. And so it was a whole fiasco, but he got her car working. So she just left. She's on her way to work. Thank goodness. So that is working. The work van is semi-working. So he's driving that right now, and hopefully that will get fixed and everything will be well with the world. So it was a crazy week, but I think we're on the mend here. I'm going to grab one of these big guys because I think there's a lot of one color, so I might need this. I'm probably going to go, use most of the colors first, or the big colors, and then we'll go to like smaller to make sure I have. And hopefully, I'm just hoping I can fit these in 2, because I definitely don't want to have to use 3 of these. So this one looks like this is where all the big ones are. So let's cut these out as we talk. So that's kind of the car saga continued. I think we're on the mend with the car saga. I think it's ending. I'm not going to do these in like order or anything. I'm just going to do it in the amounts for now. And then once I get them all in here, then I'll rearrange them. So that was kind of the end / beginning of this week. It's been another crazy week. I think we're kind of always going to have a crazy week at this point, but much better week so far. The kids have been doing great in school. The cars are getting fixed. I'm hoping our SUV will be fixed here soon. I would definitely feel more comfortable if we just had at least one more car working. And that way we know my husband can get to work and things like that if there's an issue with the van that we just bought. But we'll see. We'll see. It has definitely been a better week. Thank you guys to all of you who have subscribed and left comments. I really appreciate you guys. I've been having a lot of fun talking with you. I've found a couple channels I did not know about that I've been able to go and subscribe to. If you guys have a channel, leave it down below. I am definitely not one of those people that's like, don't promote yourself, and I don't care about all that. That's honestly silly to me. If you have a channel, post it down below. And that way anyone watching this, you can go check the comments and go check them out, and I will go check you out. The whole point of having a community is, to have a community. So if everything's secretive and everything's like, oh, don't do this, don't do that, and it just makes me feel like I'm in high school. I'm just not down with that. So promote yourself. It does not bother me at all. If you want to leave your channel down below, leave it down below. I will not be offended. I will not be upset. I will go check you out. So I'm definitely not, I'm not going to gatekeep, you know what I mean? I mean, do whatever you want. I'm not trying to bash anybody, but I'm just saying, it does not bother me. So if you have a channel, leave it down below so I can go check it out and everybody else can go check it out. Okay. So it looks like, actually this next row has some doubles in it too. Okay. Let me cut up this next row too, because I see some double colors here. I want to just kind of get all my doubles kind of put over here. These are not doubles, but they're bigger. There's 4 bags of this one. So I just want to kind of get these bigger ones out of the way. So yeah, so our week was a little bit crazy, but it's getting better. It couldn't have gotten worse, so it definitely has gotten better, so that's good. We got a lot of this like taupey gray color. We've got like 646, 647, and 648. So those are cute. So got a lot of bags of those. So yeah, this is my second Drills and Chills. My first one only took me about a week. I really thought it was going to take longer than that, but I knew it was going to be quick because it was around and it wasn't like super big, but I thought it would take me a little bit more time. So it works out that you guys picked this one for me, because this one will probably get me till the end here, because it is bigger. I also kind of hurt my back. I think instead of diamond painting here, I've been diamond painting on my table a lot, and I have to like bend over, and it kind of hurt my back. So it's been kind of bothering me. So I think I'm gonna have to slow down a little bit on diamond painting, because if I'm at my table, then I can kind of do it when the kids are doing school and I'm helping them. But if I'm not able to diamond paint on my table, then I can really only do it at night when I put them to bed. So it's gonna be a little slower. I need to kind of nurse my back a little bit. You know, it's a pain when you're getting old. I'm getting to that age where it's like, everything's hurting. Everything hurts. Everything's painful. I'm not that old, but I am getting up there. Okay, so I think I have them cut. I guess we'll go with this one first, because this one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags. So we are gonna need this guy. So yeah, so how are you guys doing? What is going on with you guys? We've been having a similar crazy week. My puppy is doing great. We actually talked to the vet yesterday. She said we can stop all her medication. She is on the mend, so I'm excited about that. I think what happened is she had a hot spot that got infected, and I think how she got that is actually her and my German Shepherd. So where we live is we have 35 acres, and we live about 45 minutes from the closest town. We're like really out in the country, and we don't have any neighbors. The neighbor on the right of us, they have a land and they have a barn out there, but they don't live at that property. So they actually used to own the house we live in now, and we bought this house and the land from them. And then they just had a empty lot next to it that they still own. And so it has a barn on it, but not a house. And so they don't stay there and they don't live there. So that's like just an empty 30 acres. And then on the left of us is another 35 acres. And the lady who lives there actually also lives up in Denver, which is about 2.5 hours from us. And so she only comes down like every couple of weeks just to kind of check on her property, but she doesn't live there. I don't know. Can you guys see this if I have this right here? Oh my God. Okay. You guys, this is what I'm talking about. Did you see this? Okay. We're going to zoom you out so you can see the chaos that I'm creating. I was trying to see if you guys could see me. Okay. So like I said, if you're new here, you may not know that I'm a hot mess, like all the time. It may be entertaining for you. It may make you feel better about yourself. And you know, that's what I'm here to do. So, or this may just be too chaotic for you and you're like, wow, she's a hot mess. And yes, I am. I should have named my channel like Hot Mess Express or something, like Hot Mess Does Crafts. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I just dropped all these, you guys. Okay, well, we're gonna get these in here. But anyway, like I was saying, so we don't really have neighbors. And so my dogs sometimes will go under, our property is lined with barbed wire. And so she'll sometimes go like underneath the barbed wire and go in like the neighboring field and stuff. And I think she squeezed underneath because she's big. She's like 100 pounds. I think she's just, you know, one of those times where she squeezed under the barbed wire. It kind of cut her neck a little bit. And then it just kind of, you know, got infected from it being wet and just her being, you know, a dog that is on a farm. And so, but she is on the mend, thankfully. She's feeling really good. She looks really good. Her hair is all growing back, so I'm really happy about that. And she never acted like there was a problem. So that's good. But yeah, we talked to the vet, and the vet said we can discontinue kind of what we were using, and she is good to go. So I'm happy about that. And so now we're just like quiet. You know what is a bummer though? So we have across the street from us was about 500 acres. Okay, I picked up that mess. Let's see how many more times that happens to me. I guarantee you it will happen again. We have about 500 acres across the street from us that I forgot to get a trash. I'll put it over here. That is across the street from us, and it is just land. It's just 500 acres. And it looks like a developer has bought that, which is such a bummer because, you know, the whole reason you love living out here is there's not people, a bunch of people. Most likely they're going to do like 35-acre plots. They would definitely not do like, you know, townhouses or like a neighborhood. We're way too far out. I couldn't imagine they were going to do that. So they'll probably do like, you know, 35-acre lots with build the house of your dreams, you know. So that's kind of a bummer because, you know, obviously I kind of like not having anybody around us. That's kind of one of the benefits if you're going to live this far out, is so that you don't have a bunch of neighbors and things like that. But it's not like it really matters. It's not going to affect us. But I noticed that they were putting like poles up to kind of show where the driveways are going to go. And they put one right across from us, like right across from our driveway, like exactly level with our driveway. And it's like, really? You had 500 acres. You had to pick one right across from our driveway? Which again, it doesn't really matter. We're just, you know, we're just curmudgeons and we don't want to be near people. That's why it's like I love the YouTube, because I can come and hang out and like be my antisocial self. So, oh my gosh, it's getting everywhere. Are you still even here, or did you turn off because you're like, I can't do this? This is too chaotic for me. It is going to be chaotic. This is why I was like, I don't know if I can do a kitten chat because I'm too chaotic, but we're going to try and get them all. This is why it's good when they give you extra drills, because I'm going to lose a lot. Can you guys hear my kids being super loud? They're playing. They finished school early today, and they're like screaming and playing with each other out there. I don't know what my 4-year-old is. She's singing something. It's okay. When you're a chaotic person, you're going to have chaotic children. Well, this is not going to fit. This is the biggest size they have, and this is not going to fit. I need to think of what I want to do. I think I won't use these two yet because I don't want to put another big one. You know what I mean? I'll just keep these kind of over here, and hopefully they'll be safe on my desk. I'll put them in like a little baggie afterward. Because I don't want to have to use another container. And this color is like all throughout that background, so I'll use it up quickly and then just be able to add to it. So there we go, first one, woohoo. Okay, I do not know what they're doing, I'm sorry if you can hear that chaos. Yeah, I think this is like a lot of this background, so I'll use that up pretty quickly. Okay, next we'll do these. I'm pretty sure, as I've been doing this, this will fit 2 bags. So this should be perfect for this. So I got the tag question. So now that I've given you kind of all my updates, I figure we can go in and we will do the diamond painting tag questions. So let me look. And this is from Michaela Renee. I'm sure you guys are subscribed to her. She's adorable. 646. So her questions: how many diamond paintings have you completed? I have completed 15 diamond paintings all time. A lot of those, I think my Hocus Pocus Gnomes in Focus was my 8th finish of the year. So I finished a lot of paintings this year. Before that, when I was kind of pregnant and had really little toddlers and things like that, I would maybe only complete like maybe 3 a year. And so I've been diamond painting. It will be 3 years this November. So you can kind of do the math, you know, if I've only finished 15 and 8 of those were this year, in those first 2 years, I only completed 7. So I was finishing about 3 a year. And I did not diamond paint nearly as much as I diamond paint now. So I think that number will grow quite a bit now that I'm able to do more. I'm gonna do this one. This one is 4 bags, so I'm gonna need another big old, where's my big old? I'll need another big one. So 15 all time. And then, like I said, it's going a lot faster now, but that could slow down again. You know, if life gets crazy and chaotic again, it might slow down, and that's fine too. There's really no hurry. If you're comfortable answering, how many diamond paintings do you currently have in your stash? I do not care. I don't get offended easily. I also don't care easily. You know, you guys think whatever you think. It just doesn't bother me. I have 47 right now. Do I have? Yeah, that doesn't include any paintings that I get for my children. That's only like my paintings, like that are mine, or that I have purchased, maybe that I'm doing specifically for my kids, but like I'm doing it. But if it's a canvas that I bought for like one of my children, it doesn't include those, and they have quite a bit too. And I do have quite a bit coming because okay. Sorry guys, my phone keeps cutting out, I think because I'm like out of storage, so you didn't miss very much. I was talking about, I just finished this one, and I was just talking about how many paintings I had in my stash. This one I'm just gonna put over there too. Let's do this one. I wonder if I can, because I'm not gonna be able to fit. What am I gonna do? This is what we're gonna do. I have a painting kitted up in here, and I think we're gonna have to switch here. This is my big one. I think I'm gonna have to use a big one because I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit all of this if I have to use this many big containers. Well, you know what? We'll just keep going. I can always switch it. If I can't, then I'll use this one, which is pretty much empty, and I'll just put these in a little one, and then I'll do a big and a little if it ends up not fitting. I don't think it's going to, but we'll just play it by ear. So I think this can only fit 2, so I'm gonna need another big one for this one. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit all of those, but we'll see. Okay, so I was talking about how many canvases I have. So I have 47. I have quite a few coming. I have quite a few that are in my, either on my wish list or in a cart, and I just haven't hit the buy button yet. So that'll grow, and that will continue to grow, and it will always be growing, but I'll also complete some, but I definitely don't complete them as quickly as I do them. So that number will be ever growing. Next question is, when did you begin diamond painting? Tell us your DP backstory. So like I said, I will be 3 years in November, and I don't remember exactly why or when, or, well, I know when, it was in November, but I started diamond painting. My daughter, my 18-year-old, was really into diamond painting, and I had bought her a bunch of stuff for Christmas and her birthday because she liked it, and I don't know where she found it from. Probably, now that's not enough. Do we think this would fit? Ooh, guys, it's close. I might try it. Let's try it. Let's just see if this will fit. I don't know. I don't know where she found it from, but ooh, guys, this might fit. It's so close. I'm literally gonna make it fit. I'm gonna make it fit. Hold on, let me put some dryer sheets. I don't know where she found it, but she was doing it, and she was like, Mom, you would like this. I was cross-stitching at the time, and she was like, you would love this. You should try it. And I finally tried it. She was like, here, try this kit. And I was like, oh, I'll just buy one on Amazon. And I bought like a little alpaca on Amazon. And I did really, I really liked it. And so, and that was kind of how I started. Oh, guys, this is not going to close. No. Darn. Okay. Nope. Scratch that. We're going to put it back. Did I tell you guys this was going to be chaotic? I wasn't lying. I was not lying. Okay, so all that mess won't fit, but we had to try, right? So 2 is all that those can fit, like 2.5 really. So that's kind of how I started. Was I did a little alpaca on my mom, actually, and my dad. They just recently, my dad worked for, he was in the Army for 20 years, then he worked for the government for 30 years. He recently retired, and when they retired, they bought a farm out here, and they actually bred alpacas. And so I had a little alpaca painting that I did, and then that kind of started my love. And then I found Diamond Art Club after that first painting that I completed. I had actually bought a second one on Amazon, but then I found Diamond Art Club, and then okay. And then the rest was history. And then I have been doing mostly Diamond Art Club because that's who I originally found. But I'm starting to branch out and really enjoy some other companies. I really enjoy Dreamer Designs a lot. They're really becoming a favorite of mine. So, I mean, just trying to get these guys back where they belong. Go be with your friends. Okay, so next question is, if you could only purchase from one diamond painting company for the rest of your life, who would you purchase from and why? It's funny because even a couple weeks ago, I answered a question similar to this, and I don't remember who I said. But I mean, I have the most Diamond Art Club, but honestly, right now, today, which this could change tomorrow, if you ask me right now today, I would probably say Dreamer Designs, because I really do like their canvases. I think that they just come out with designs that appeal to me. A lot of bright colors. I really like how they use their specials. And like, I really enjoy them as a company, and their art style, the artists that they have, it just really appeals to me. And so I'd probably say Dreamer Designs. I do like Diamond Art Club a lot as well. You know, I have mostly Diamond Art Club, but I really like Dreamer Designs. I've really been enjoying them. Now, if you ask me tomorrow, that could change. I'm really also liking Diamond Art Studio UK. I'm part of their Facebook group. They unfortunately are not shipping to the US right now, but they are working on that. And I really enjoy their chart to art kits. And I want to, as soon as they open back up, I'm going to purchase some more from them. I really enjoy them. I enjoy their Facebook group. They just seem like a really good company. And I'm definitely going to support them as soon as they open back up. There's that one. So I like them a lot too. But I don't have a lot from them because I've only ordered one time from them, and then they kind of shut it down. So hopefully when they open it back up, I will go and I will purchase some more from them and support them as much as I can. So let's see. When diamond painting, what is your go-to media to consume? Audiobooks, podcasts, YouTube, etc. I like to watch YouTube videos. I also really like, let me know if you guys are like this, because I feel like I might be the only one. I don't watch any new TV shows, really. This guy's super staticky. Where did I just put that? Did you guys see it? Where did I put it? Tell me. Oh, here it is. It's like white, so it's like really hard to see. I'm just going to do this down here so you don't have to hear it as close to you. I don't watch any new TV shows. My husband watches a lot of the new shows. I don't know why. I don't like them. I feel like I'm like an 80-year-old woman. I don't know. I just don't like gore. I don't like super sexual. I don't like really gory. I don't like really inappropriate. And obviously that's different for everybody, right? So what I consider inappropriate, you might think is not, and vice versa. But I I don't know, when I watch something, and it's also drama, like if it's drama like tea type of drama, like that type of drama, but if it's like angsty, or if it involves like children being hurt or children missing, or like anything that's like really sad, I just don't like to watch those. That it really makes me sad. And I just don't, I can't. I used to read like a lot of like James Patterson and Jeffrey Deaver and those kind of stories, and I just cannot do that anymore. It just really disturbs me. So I'm kind of a baby when it comes to like shows. Like, I just don't like to watch things, especially if I don't know what's going to happen. I just can't watch it. So I tend to just watch the same things over and over again because I know what's going to happen, and then it doesn't mess with me. I don't know if any of you are like that, or I'm just a total weirdo. I'm probably a total weirdo, but so I watch a lot of Psych. Psych is like my favorite show. I love that show. And I just will watch that over and over again. Like, I've watched it hundreds and hundreds of times at this point. And then, so I'll just watch that. I'll watch, oh, you guys are going to judge me. I can sense the judging. I like Murder, She Wrote. That's why I said I'm like an 80-year-old woman. So I'll watch that. I'll watch a lot of like the old cop shows, like Rockford Files, things like that, because they're not super gory. And like, I do like murder mysteries and stuff. I just can't do, like, what was the show I used to love? Oh, Criminal Minds. I used to love Criminal Minds. And like, my daughter wanted me to watch that with her, and I just cannot do it. It's just too much for me. I just can't. I can't. And if there's anything with children, I definitely can't. Like SUV, what was this? SVU, Special Crimes Unit, or whatever. I used to watch that a lot too. And I love that show. Like, I loved that show. I cannot watch that show anymore. And so I kind of just stick to my oldies but goodies. Murder, She Wrote, Psych. Those are kind of the two. I'll watch tennis. I really enjoy tennis. So if there's a major tennis tournament going on, I'll watch that. I watch YouTube. Did I get a smaller one than I thought? Yes, I did. This is not going to fit. No, this is not going to fit. I thought I grabbed one of those. I don't know if I have any more of those bigger ones. This is definitely not going to fit into. See, this one, you need a lot more of the larger sizes. Normally, I need a lot of the smaller sizes. So this is not going to fit. We got to switch. I got a drill stuck in there. So that's kind of what I watch or I'll watch YouTube, other like diamond painting channels. Doesn't have to be diamond painting. I like the cross stitching stuff too. Or just like random videos. Okay, let's see if I can get this. I just have to not talk just for a second. I can't talk and work. There we go. Okay. Trying not to make like a huge mess, but it's inevitable. So that's kind of what I watch. Psych, Murder, She Wrote, old crime shows, things like that. Anything that is not too angsty or like dramatic. I just don't enjoy those. I just can't. So a lot of like, I know there's a lot of like good shows like my husband likes to watch, but he doesn't. We don't watch them together. He just knows I'm not going to watch that. I do like Big Bang Theory. We've watched that a few times, and I'll watch like stuff like that. Like comedy, I like comedy a lot. So if you guys have a good comedy show, TV show, I'll try that out. But I just can't do anything that is too dramatic. It just, I use that kind of as my escape, as my brain to shut off. And if I'm constantly, like on the edge of my seat, that just stresses me out. I don't need that kind of stress in my life. So that's kind of what I watch. I do like to read a lot. I do like audiobooks. I've kind of been in a slump with my audiobooks. I don't have like any right now. There's another big one. Wonder, should we try to squeeze it in a little one? I feel like this one was close. Yeah, I'm gonna try to squeeze it. Let's see if we can squeeze it, guys. I haven't been reading lately, unfortunately. I kind of go through these slumps where I will read like literally a book every couple of days for months, and then I'll go where I don't read for months. And I'm kind of in the I'm not reading for months slump right now. But I do I love books. I mainly read cozy mysteries. Like I said, I can't do a lot of the books. Oh man, it's not gonna fit, guys. Well, could it? It might fit if I can get this static. Let's see. We're just gonna try. This is all about you guys just watching me try to fit these when they clearly aren't gonna fit. You're probably yelling at the screen right now, like, stop it. It's not going to fit. We'll see. I think this could work, guys. I think it could work. We're so close. Oh, we're so close, guys. Oh no, we're not as close as I thought. Okay. So I like cozy mysteries, and I just feel like I've read a lot of like the popular, is that gonna even close? No. Blah. All right, we're gonna need a bigger one for that. I feel like I've read a lot of the popular cozy mysteries, and I don't know, if you guys have maybe a cozy mystery that's not like super popular, that has like a series that maybe I wouldn't, you'd be like, oh, she probably won't know about this one. Let me know, because my favorite author is Jennifer McKinney. If you guys have heard of her, she does a lot of cozy mysteries. She also does a lot of romance. Oh my gosh. Look how staticky that is. I feel like this isn't all my fault, okay? This is like super staticky. It's not just me. Where is my... Get a new one. Yeah, Jennifer McKinney. She's like a romance author. She also does cozy mysteries. She has a couple different series that are really good. I've read all of her books, including her romance books. I do like romance books as long as they're not just straight smut. I don't mind if it's like part of the plot line. If it gets a little bit too much for me, then I can always just skip those pages. Like, it's not that serious. But if it's like purely just smut, then that's not really my type of book. But if it's just part of the plot line, then that is fine. So I do like romances as well, but again, it just has to have like a storyline to it for me to kind of enjoy it. All right, so that one would not fit. There's so many big ones in this one. I was hoping I was gonna fit it in these two, but I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, let me just check, you guys. I gotta stand up. I just wanna make sure this is still recording. Yes, we're still recording, good. Okay, I just wanna make sure because my phone keeps shutting off. I'm like out of storage. I need my husband to take some of my pictures off my phone so that it doesn't keep shutting off on me. Here's a pretty AB. It's pretty. So yes, those are the books I like and the TV shows. You guys can let me know down below what you like. What is your favorite category to diamond paint? Landscapes, fantasy, animals. Definitely animals. You will notice a theme if you stay, if you could possibly deal with me after this video. After the chaos of this, if you still can deal with me. Okay, this one will fit, but I need to, it's a little staticky. I do like animals. Most of my paintings are animal. If it's a cute little animal, if it's got animals in it, I'm probably gonna buy it. I just really I love animals. I always wanted to be a vet, and I planned to go to vet school when I was younger, and it just did not work out that way. So I have always just been really into animals. And so I love animals, and I love diamond painting animals, cross-stitching animals, painting animals, anything to do with animals, I will be doing. My poor husband is like, we've been married for 13 years now, or about to be 13 years, I think. He's always like, if he's ever somewhere and there's like an animal, he immediately like calls me and he's like, look what I just found. And then I don't even know why he does that, to be honest with you. I feel like he's just being mean, because he'll be like, we're not bringing it home. And it's like, why did you call me and show me this adorable animal just to tell me you won't let me have it? like, who does that? So, but he'll always, like, when he's on like a job site or something. One time he was on a job site and this beautiful pit bull was there, and it was gorgeous. It was like literally the prettiest pit bull I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, let it get in your car, let it jump in there. And he's like, somebody owns it. And I was like, well, we'll bring it home and we'll see if it has a tag. And he's like, I'm not bringing this big old dog home. It was like a male dog, and you could tell that it hadn't been neutered. And he was like, I'm not bringing this dog home. Like, we already have big dogs. Somebody owns this dog. And I was like, you don't know that. Like, you don't know that. Save him. And he was like, no, I'm not doing that. And he was the cutest, sweetest dog. And I was like, if you don't put that dog in your car right now. And somebody did own it, of course. But it was so cute. And I'm like, why do you call me to just say you won't let me have this animal? Don't do that. But he always calls me and he's like, look what I found. Look what I found. It's crazy. A lot of the job sites he goes to, there's just like random animals. There was one time there was like a injured squirrel that I was trying to talk him into bringing home so I could like help it. There's been, there was like not a parrot, but like a little parrot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not one of like those big parrots, but like it was one of those, like, it was definitely not a wild bird that was messing with him on one of his job sites. And I was like, bring it home. And he's like, I am not bringing home this bird. Like, how would I even bring this bird home to you? And it's like, just let it fly around in your car and we'll get it when it gets here. And he's just like, poor dude. He has a lot to put up with. But yeah, I like animals a lot. So animal paintings are my favorite. I do like landscapes. It depends on the landscape though. I like them more to cross stitch than I do to diamond paint. I feel like diamond painting, they're a little bit too large for me to be super enjoyable. I don't love super large paintings, and I feel like a lot of, the landscapes have to be kind of large to get the detail. And so a lot of times they're too large for me to enjoy. But I do like landscapes also. What color was that? 632. Next, I'm losing track of where I was. What is the artist you have completed the most diamond paintings from? What number? I've lost my number. I think, I'm not exactly sure. I think T.S. Larking. I've completed quite a few paintings from her. I own a lot of paintings from her. And also Claudia McKinney. I have a lot of paintings from. And Peggy Collins, I have a lot of paintings from. Those are kind of the ones. For the most part, I've completed a lot of different artists. But I do have a lot of those particular artists painting. And I'm sure I have more, and I'm just not thinking of the name right now. But those are kind of the ones that I've completed. What is the artist you own the most? Oh, I just answered that. What is the artist you own the most diamond paintings from? Those three that I just said. What is your go-to wax when diamond painting? Go-to putty? If you use neither, what is your go-to? My go-to putty is NYX Notions. I really enjoy NYX Notions putty. I have just recently found wax, and so I'm trying Pure Bliss company wax right now, and I really enjoy it. They're one of the only companies I have used wax from. I do like them, but they're the only ones I've used. So if you guys know of a other company that has good wax, let me know, because I do really like wax. I just kind of discovered wax recently, and so like I've been using their wax and I really like that. So I would not mind trying some other companies that have some good wax. If you guys have a company that has good wax, let me just check you. Okay, we're still together. Good. All right, just wanted to make sure. Let's see. 3861. 3861. I'm trying to think if this could fit in these little. Probably not. I think I'm gonna have to keep using the big. Okay. What do you do with your finished paintings? Do you hang them, put them in a portfolio, or something else? So most of the paintings I complete, one of my kids has picked out from my stash. They each get a turn. They go and pick out the painting they want. I complete it, and then they will go hang it in their room. So that's generally what I do is, you know, they'll pick it. This particular one you guys picked, so one of you can hang it in your room. Oh gosh. Oh. But my Hocus Pocus Gnomes in Focus, oh my gosh, my 8-year-old picked out, is he 8? Yes, he just turned 8. So he picked that out, so he hung that in his room. And then after this painting, I'm working on a hummingbird for my 10-year-old son. And then I just ordered some special drills for a mermaid that I'm doing for my 4-year-old daughter. So they all kind of take turns and they hang them in their room. And then I have a couple hanging in my room. If it's not one my children picked out, I'll hang it in my room for a little while, and then I just kind of will put it away when I have a new one. I don't have like an aesthetically pleasing house. I have too many kids and too many pets for that, so I don't mind hanging up my diamond paintings. I want to do them and enjoy them, and so that's what I do. All right, next, let's see. Do you like to open your kits right away, or do you keep them sealed until you're ready to work on them? So now that I am trying to be good and unbox them for you guys, I don't open them until I'm able to do a video for you. Do we think this could fit? I mean, since I try to make everything fit, let's just try it. I don't know that it will, but we can try. Why not? We will try it. So I don't open them anymore. I used to open them right away. I don't necessarily look at the image. This is not going to fit. Are you guys yelling at me again? No, it's not going to fit. I was trying to make it work, but it's not. I don't open them anymore, but I did used to open them because I'd get my Treasure Crest card from Diamond Art Club and look at it. But now I wait and we can open it together. So I guess none of these couple bags right here are going to fit. So this is definitely not going to fit in 2 containers, considering I still have a lot of colors to do and I've almost got the first one filled up. But that's okay. I think when I'm done, I'll just switch it out and I'll do a big one and a little one if I need to. Maybe they'll all fit in the big one. Let me do this underneath so you don't have to listen to that. Next. What is your #1 unicorn kit that if it was easy to obtain, you'd love to own? I don't really have a unicorn kit. When I first started at Diamond Art Club, I was really into the birds. If you are familiar with Diamond Art Club, you probably know the birds I'm talking about from Richard Lorenz. I started owning all of those. I would get every single one that came out. I love them. I still love them. But I kind of got behind and it bothered me that I couldn't own all of them, and there was like they were constantly selling out, and so it was like it just became less fun for me because you know, if I owned 15 of them and then I didn't own some because they'd sell out immediately, and then they were for a while discontinuing some of theirs. And so I just didn't, I kind of just was like, yeah, this isn't going to work for me because they come out with a lot. I'm not going to always be able to own every single one. And I kind of didn't want to own some of them. So for a while, my unicorn was I don't remember what her name was, but she was one of the birds that came out before I even started diamond painting. And I think it's like Agnes. Everybody's looking for her. So she was my unicorn for a while. But I ended up selling all my birds, you guys. I sold them all. I've completed, I think, 2 of the birds. And then I sold the rest of them because if I couldn't have all of them, it wasn't fun for me anymore. So I just sold them. Give me 1 second. All right, sorry about that. So yeah, it just kind of became not fun for me. So I sold them. And now somebody else enjoys them. So now I don't really have a unicorn. For the most part, I don't really go and look at paintings that I didn't get for that reason, because this is too big, because I don't want to be upset about something that I don't have. So I just kind of buy the ones that I like at the time, and I don't worry about if it's not in stock or, you know, they don't make it anymore, then I don't know about it, and it's not my problem, you know? So here we go. Okay, so next, what is the kit in your stash you are most looking forward to working on? The kit that I have in my stash right now that's the most, I'm most looking forward to is, I think it's called Witch's Tea House by Miss Butter D. I really, really love that kit for some reason. I just really love it. I actually accidentally bought 2 in my haste to make sure that I got it. It was my first Miss Butter D. It was my first painting. Well, not my first painting with a person in it, but one of my first paintings with a person in it, because I generally don't love people in my paintings, and she kind of really changed that. That painting changed that for me. So that's probably the one I'm most excited to work on, and the one that it's probably my favorite painting in my stash. So it's like Witch's Tea House or something by Miss Butter D. 3782. Hopefully I'm getting these numbers right. Might be too much for me to do. Do you prefer confetti, color blocking, or a mix of both? Definitely confetti. I do not like color blocking at all. So if a painting has a lot of color blocking, I try not to purchase it. I just will avoid it because I hate it. I actually got a mystery kit from Diamond Art Club that is mostly color blocking, and I got about 1/3 of the way through it, and I was like, I cannot do this. Like, I cannot do this. I shelved it. I don't know when, if ever, I'm going to get back to it. I might just end up giving that to one of my sons to finish for me. I cannot do it. With squares, I feel like if you're not really good at placing, which I'm not, you will see a lot of gapping when it's just one color, especially if it's a lighter color. And then with rounds, I don't mind it as much because I can kind of mindlessly place and you can't tell. But definitely with squares, I don't like color blocking. And I'm just not a huge fan of it. So if there's a painting with a lot of color blocking, I have to really, really love it to purchase it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna skip it because I know I won't have fun working on it. So I'm definitely more of a confetti, like confetti more. How do you pick which piece you want to work on next? Pretty easy. My kids pick, and it's whoever's turn it is next. Sometimes if I get one that I really love that I want to work on, then I will just pick it myself. But for the most part, my kids pick my paintings for me. And it's just whose ever turn is next in line. So, what is your favorite season plus holiday to diamond paint? My favorite season and holiday is Christmas. I love Christmas. I love giving gifts. I love being with my family. I love watching my kids at Christmas. I think especially when you have kids or grandkids, Christmas is just such a beautiful time of year. I love watching my kids on Christmas morning, getting excited about Christmas. We do kind of the 25 days of Christmas where I wrap up a Christmas book, and each night we open it and read it together. And I love Christmas. So Christmas is my favorite time of year. My favorite theme type of diamond painting, I don't really love to do themed diamond paintings. It definitely wouldn't be Christmas, surprisingly, because there's a lot of white in Christmas paintings, and I don't love diamond painting white. So it would probably be Halloween, but I'm not a huge themed diamond painter, but probably Halloween if I were to pick one. Do you work on one kit at a time or have multiple? I used to only work on one at a time. I now do multiple. However, I don't like to have too many going at once. I like to have no more than probably 3 at once. 3 is definitely my max. 2 is more my ideal. I don't like to have too many going at once. Natural, dark pieces, or colorful? Definitely colorful pieces. I do not like doing dark colors. I have a really hard time seeing dark colors. And I don't love doing dark paintings. I really like colorful paintings. Colorful paintings make me happy, and then I'm happy when I'm working on it. So I definitely like colorful paintings. Large pieces or snack size. A good in between, medium is my ideal. I don't love doing like smalls. I have gotten like a couple mini dazzles and things like that, but I don't love doing minis. So probably like medium. I don't love large either. I'm kind of just in the middle. Place diamonds with tweezers or pen. Definitely a pen. I cannot use tweezers. I don't know how you guys. If you're someone who uses tweezers, let me know down below. That seems, I mean, as you guys have watched this, do I seem like someone that could use tweezers? Probably not. I struggle just using a pen, let's be for real. I definitely cannot use tweezers. I don't know how you guys do that. If you're someone who uses tweezers, let me know, because you're amazing. I don't know how you do it. I think these could probably fit in the little one now. We're going to try again, guys. Place diamonds with tweezers or pens. Answer that. Squares or rounds? I prefer squares, but I will do both. If I like an image, I will buy it, and I don't even, most of the time, I don't even pay attention if it comes in round. Ooh, that one barely fit. If it comes in round or square, I don't really care. I will do both. I do like square better, but I will do either one happily. What is your favorite method for placing A-B drills? I use the same pen that I do for any other drill. Sometimes they get stuck and they're a little annoying, but for the most part, I just use what I normally use. Just checking, making sure we're still together. We are. What is your preferred method of sectioning off a canvas? For the Diamond Art Clubs, I just use their perforated covers. For other companies, I will either use release paper or washi tape. I kind of like washi tape more than release papers. The release papers just seem to like bunch up on me and kind of get on my nerves. So I use just washi tape, or I just won't even use washi tape. I just cut it as I go and, you know, just kind of cut and work on whatever size section I feel like working on at the time. This one barely fit. Oh, we're falling out. Barely fit, but I got it. 453. Do you have any other crafty hobbies aside from diamond painting? I love to cross stitch. I've gotten back into cross stitching. I actually just posted my first cross stitching video, and I have a lot of cross stitching coming that I'm excited about. So I will definitely do a lot of cross stitching on this channel also. I've been cross stitching for 30 years or so now. So I do really love to cross stitch, but cross stitch and diamond painting are my two main hobbies. I'm not good at crocheting. I cannot crochet. I've tried so many times. I have crocheted some blankets and stuff, but I cannot crochet. I'm like horrible at it. I wish I was good at it because I do think it's fun, but I just cannot get it together to crochet anything. And who do you tag in this video? I don't even know how to tag people. So I am not going to tag anybody because I don't know how to do that. I guess if I could just say who I tag. Okay, guys, I finished kitting up. I was able to put it in a big and a little bit in the little. It cut me off there at the end, right when it was asking me who I wanted to tag. I don't even know how to tag people. But if I can just say who I tag, then let me think of some of the people I've been really enjoying watching. I really have been enjoying Kate's Creative Space, I believe it's called. Hold on, baby. Kate's Creative Space. So I'll tag her. She's a newer YouTuber. She has young kids also. And so she's really enjoyable to watch. So I tag her. Pampered with Diamonds is another one that I've been really enjoying watching her videos, and she's very sweet. Okay, hold on. Menick Arts and Crafts. I really love her channel. I feel like she is like an expert she's super fast at diamond painting. She does a lot of diamond painting. She does a lot of enhancements. So I really enjoy watching her videos. And, oh, what is her name? I think it's Diamond Painting with Coco. She's also super sweet. She has an adorable little dog. And I really enjoy her videos. So I guess I'll tag them. I don't know how to actually tag them. So they might not ever know this, but I guess I'll tag them. And also, like I said earlier, if you have a channel, list it down below. If you have done this tag or are going to do this tag, then leave it in the comments and I will go check it out. And that way anybody who sees it can go check it out. But that's all I have for you guys today. I was able to fit them in here. So yay for that. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button on your way out. And if you've done this diamond painting tag video, let me know so I can go watch it. I've been able to find a lot of good videos just by people commenting and saying, oh, I have a channel and things like that. And that's kind of how I found really everybody that I found so far. So let me know down below if you're going to do the tag or if you have, and subscribe and like on your way out. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm sorry it was so chaotic. You want to say hi really quick? Okay, go ahead.
Hi, I love you.
Okay. Okay, that's my 4-year-old. And we will see you guys in the next, they can't see you. Yeah, they can see your hand. Okay. We will see you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys.